What's up, people? All right, so I've got this much clay left before I have to break into my other bag of clay, the 25-pound bag, and I also have to order more clay. That can't happen until I get paid because that's just how it goes around these here parts. So what I'm figuring the best thing to do is create some more small pendants, Gele goddesses, out of what's left of this bag that I just showed you. And then, of course, once I open up the other 25-pound bag and know that I have more clay on the way, minimum order is 50 pounds, so I'll have to order 2 bags of clay. Then I can go ahead and start doing a few more Gele Goddess wall plaques. But for right now, we're going to keep it small, keep it light. And you've been here for the start of the Gele Goddesses and already know that the vibe is African masks that are Gele wrapped. So that's what I'm going for here. And I just start pressing out the shape immediately. And planning for where the face is going to go. And I think I wanted this one to look like a very elongated African mask. So that's what I'm trying to build up right now. Almost to an extreme degree. I want the chin to be pointy. It can look slightly Afrofuturistic or even extraterrestrial, however you decide you want to describe things like this. And it's freestyled, you know, I just go with whatever vibe presents itself to me when I start. My son was supposed to be home by now, but they missed their first flight, or their original flight, into Fort Lauderdale. So now he's coming into Miami around midnight. You guys know I drive a jalopy, so I could not be the one to pick him up. His plan was always to catch an Uber home anyway, but that was when we thought the flight was going to be earlier. So now his dad's going to pick him up, which I'm thankful for. I'm looking forward to seeing him. I know he had a wonderful time in New York and Jamaica. He's probably going to be very tired when he gets home, so he'll tell me all about it tomorrow. And there's nothing on the books, nothing planned, so he will have my undivided attention. I'm really thankful for his grandparents and all that they do to show him that there's a world outside of this very minimal existence that we live, because our finances are meager. So he gets to travel with his Nana, he gets to hang out with his Pop and go visit him in Orlando, and they do wonderful things together. His Nana does wonderful things with him. So I'm blessed, I'm thankful. So I'm just freestyling with this. So I'm just doing, um, just playing with the planes of her face. I mean, I want them all to have a very sculptural look because they are masks. Goddess masks, but masks nonetheless. So I do want them to be structured. And there's something I want to do with her. Nothing special, just basically add earrings. But the tradition of Gele is having the ears covered so that when you do wear earrings, which I think they always do, the women usually do, the earrings are just as important a statement as the Gele. So I wanted to give her some sizable earrings. However, because I know I still have to pull this off, I think I'm going to try to wait and do it last, Another thing, too, is I just remembered as I was doing this that I wanted this one to be different. I wanted this Gele to be more fitted around this area and then crown out to a full circle at the top. So I'm going to start altering this to fit what I had in mind. I'd forgotten that I had it in mind. I don't know that I'm feeling that either, because that's not giving the look that I want. And I don't have my iPad up here. I think the problem is that this is too high for the Gele structure that I'm trying to highlight. I did start educating myself on Geles and the different ways to wrap and the meanings, and how in a lot of Nigerian cultures, even the flaps or the extensions that you allow the fabric to have, if they lean to the right, that can signify a woman is a virgin or single, and to the left can symbolize that that's a married woman. I thought something that was particularly beautiful was that a lot of traditions, women wear a purple Gele when they become a grandmother. And it just shows the reverence that they give to the matriarchs and the elders for it to be a royal color like that, you know? So, I think my problem with this is that it's giving me afro, and that's not what I want. And I think that's because I have this portion on the same level, the large crown of this Gele wrap, of this Gele, I don't think I need to say wrap. And I need to switch out the level so that it's apparent that this part is at the forefront and this part is adorning and positioned more so toward the back of the skull or the head. So we're going to change that in a few, and I think that'll make me happier. And again, sometimes you can only discover these things as you start doing. If you haven't sketched it out, you know, sketching it out helps a lot because then you know exactly what you're going to be doing. But I've sort of gotten into, you know, freestyling with the clay. I enjoy that too, just to see what I'm going to discover and what I'm going to change. I think I'm a little bit anxious and excited about Ty coming home because I'm talking a lot. I'm going to stop this for a minute. I really need to check the thermostat. It feels ridiculously hot in here. Oh, the time right now is 37 minutes, but I'm coming right back. Her lips are too mushed in, so I've got to fix that. All right, so now it is 26 minutes. We'll add that to the 37 minutes. I think that's like an hour and 3 minutes. I suck at math. I tried to add that in my head, and it felt like somebody started playing ping pong with my gray matter. Like, it feels like I can literally feel stuff bouncing around in my brain. So yeah, 37 plus 26, you know, it's about an hour. So that's what we're going to call it for right now. I know I got a little screwy and kept taking this out of camera range, but this is the Elder Gele goddess that I'm working on. I've got to add a lot of detail to, hell, all of her, but she's a little too sticky right now. The clay is a little too sticky and wet, so I'm just gonna let her air dry for a while I'm waiting for my son to walk through the door. It's 11:51. I don't think his flight lands until a little after midnight. And then, of course, his dad has to bring him home from Miami. And knowing them, they're probably going to stop off and get something to eat. Depending on how tired his dad is, they might, sort of hang out for a little while. She's been drying. This is the other Gele goddess. So I'm going to go in and start smoothing her. Whoa. Start smoothing her out and adding some detail while this one dries. And I'll be back. Peace.